yo, here's some tips that will improve your gameplay and help you win more games in hardpoint. I promise you guys, you do these few tips and you're going to start going from losing all your hardpoint respawn games to winning some, guys. So there's a few things that a lot of people don't do in hardpoint, and I notice it a lot too when I play with my friends and stuff like that, but they have gotten better. Now these are probably things that you're doing as well, and that some of your friends are doing, and that's what's causing you from, even though you're dropping hella kills and you're going crazy and you're like, damn, I don't understand how we're losing if I'm dropping like 30 plus kills. At the end of the day, you got to get on hill. That is a big thing. Just because you're slaying out, you're the top slayer, you think you're the best in the squad,
I don't give a shit,
does not mean you give you an excuse to be like, I'm not going to jump on hill. I'm not going to be the hill bitch. That is a bad way to look at it. Because at the end of the day, I've seen so many teams where I play with randoms that I'll be like slaying out, and then they'll be slaying out and the whole team gets wiped and their team gets wiped, and then there's like 10-15 seconds and nobody's on the hill, which you could have got those free 15 seconds, and then at the end of the match you end up losing by like 10 or 5 or even 1. Those are the worst games to lose by. So that's when I say everybody must jump on hill. It doesn't matter if you're the best slayer, the worst player, you gotta jump on hill. Someone has to play hill at all times. That's a big thing in winning games. Because if you watch some of the games you lose, you can notice that every single person on the hill, on the team, has at least a minute time on there. So try to give yourself at least, no matter if you're the top slayer, at least 30 to a minute time on there, guys. I don't care if you got the most kills on the squad. Get yourself 30 seconds to a minute on the time, guys. That is the big tip that will help you start winning some more hardpoints, from raging to losing by a little bit to starting to be happy that you just clutched up and won by a few seconds. The second tip, guys, that's very important for hardpoint, guys, is rotations. You must be rotating early and trying to get on the next hill as soon as possible. There must be at least 2. There's so many games that I play where it's only me rotating and nobody else rotating, and they forget the time. And I get it, that happens, that does happen, but we got to get in the habit where we want to start rotating early and get there on a hill. Now, another tip that a lot of people don't know about, you know, especially in the low rank, and this will help you if you like start using this tip more. This will definitely help you climb up in the ranks, is learning spawns, guys, how to get spawns and how to maintain spawns. There's so many hills, I can't tell you. There's so many hills that's spawn dependent. If you got spawns, you're 100% of the time going to get it, unless you're just not, like, your team is not a big slayer team. But in 90% of the time, if you got the spawns, it helps tremendously. Like on this hill that we're watching right here, the spawns are hectic. If you got the spawns back here, you see I try to push back. Another thing you want to know, like as a thing, getting spawns is not just one person on the team. It's not someone's job to do, and you know, some people make it seem like that, but it's not. Everybody should know how to play for spawns and how to get spawns, and I'll make a tutorial video on how to do that on some of the maps, because I thought a series like how to do a spawns and how to spawn kill and stuff like that would be kind of cool. But it's not just person's job. Like I noticed that sometimes when I play, nobody's trying to help me get spawns, or nobody knows how to get spawns. Like you saw how on that, even though we killed everybody, my main focus was, instead of jumping on the hill, is to push out and get the spawns. That should be your main thing, guys, especially a big tip right there, guys. Even if you killed everybody on the hill, like in this hill, especially on the last hill, instead of jumping on the hill and getting like 5 seconds, they're going to spawn right there. Push out and kill the guy that's back there still holding the spawn, if they have spawns. But stuff like that is a thing you need to like start putting in your gameplay, you know what I'm saying? But those are some tips that will definitely help you get some more wins. Another thing too that I'm pretty bad about is raging and not calling out. That's a big thing in the gaming, for like hardpoint, you know, calling out where they're at, you know, boxes on this map, mid, bridge, stuff like that, jeeps, eskies, callouts like that. Even though if you don't know the callouts, guys, whatever you're close to, it don't matter, just say it, you know. It's common sense. People are gonna know what you're talking about, you know, like train. It may not be like the the right call outs. You know, I don't feel like there's actual right call outs for a lot of stuff. Nobody's gonna watch a video on like exact call outs, but just tell them exactly where they're at. You know, they're good about it. You know, people are gonna be understand. You know, at least they're gonna be better. The team's gonna work better when you give out call outs than bitch. Cause sometimes I'll be raging. I'll be like, there's no way. But instead of like that second of me saying there's no way, I could have called out that they're flanking and they just wipe my whole team off the hill. That's a big thing, guys. Call outs are another thing that help you out winning more games. And another thing, if you don't know, looking at that mini map will change your life. I promise you. Get in a habit where you want to look at your mini map 100% of the time. And I hope this helped you out. Drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and check out my other videos, guys. Hope to see you on the live stream. I stream every single day on Kick. I'm Mw3, and join the Discord. Links in the bio. Hope you have an amazing day today, and I'll catch you on the next freaking video. Later.